Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Average Movie Review Podcast. Lots of leaks this week. Holy shit. So many leaks. Somebody said superhero fatigue is real, and I think this week alone kind of proved that it's not. With the amount of leaks from Avengers Doomsday, and then the biggest leak of all with Spider-Man Brand New Day, with the trailer leaking, again, an unfinished, unedited version, just like for No Way Home, which has prompted, I guess, Sony to release the trailer um, on the 25th with their movie Anaconda. But I feel like it was already going to be released on that day anyway, regardless. And that's why whoever hacked it or found the trailer was able to access it. Um, by the way, I think that person no longer exists or has been wiped off of the face of the earth. So I guess thank you for taking one for the team. I don't know. But also, a part of me thinks that these leaks are done on purpose. The way the community and like people have been talking about Avengers Doomsday Spider-Man, I don't think anyone has talked about a superhero film like that in a very long time, including all Marvel films and even DC films. Like no comic book film is kind of up there right now, just like the way that Avengers Doomsday and Brand New Day is bringing, I guess, the attention to themselves. Like no comic book film has done that in a very long time. Um, with the big reveal of Captain America returning, and then now we know that there's three more trailers associated potentially. We know one for sure is going to be Thor, and if the speech I heard from the leaked audio is true, like wow, this is going to be an amazing trailer. I know it's a teaser trailer, and it's going to, I think, move people. Um, and it seems like Thor has been written back to what I prefer, which is how he sounded like in Thor 1, where it was more Shakespearean than like the Taika Waititi shit. Like again, no shade to Taika Waititi, he did what he did, but like again, I don't know why he fucked up Thor that badly, but yeah. Um, if that's true, like the Shakespearean stuff is back, like I'm super excited for that. Um, and then we have a potential third trailer with either Doomsday or Loki. I don't think anybody has confirmed which one it's going to be. People are speculating it's going to be Loki, which would make a lot of sense. So I'm excited to see that. And then the final trailer, which would include Doomsday or Doctor Doom, really, and like I guess like an overall kind of teaser for what the film was supposed to be about. So I'm excited for that. And then you got the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, which was pretty crazy. Like you can't see much, but if you do pay attention, they pay homage to a bunch of comic book covers. So far, what it seems like is the Hand is amuck in New York City. Spider-Man acknowledges the fact that he is no longer recognizable. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody knows who Peter is. Um, we get to see Bruce in it as well. Spider-Man is looking for help from him. And then we get our kind of an official look or potential look at Sadie Sink as the villain of the story. Who she plays, I believe, Shatra, or that's what people are speculating. Some people are still speculating she's playing Jean Grey. Nobody's 100% sure. So I'm excited to see that. She sounds pretty good so far, and like from the little visual that I could have seen or I was able to spot, she looked like she was playing a villain. I'm not 100% sure. We got to see the Hand. We got to see Spider-Man in a cocoon. Will he become Man Spider? I don't know. That'd be pretty sick if he did, but I have no idea. Or maybe it was a vision or like a delusional thing. Sorry about that, guys. And we got to see Frank as well at the end of the trailer, coming to save Peter. We got some great shots of New York City, or what was supposed to be New York City, and like him swinging around and stuff, like the stuff that we saw that was being filmed during the filming process. All those pictures, everything, the tank scene, everything is there, so that's super cool to see as well. Spider-Man looks more fluid. He's moving more. There's a lot more swinging. There's a lot more Spider-Man. I'm excited. I can't wait till the 25th to see what they're going to do. If they are going to release that trailer, I'm super, super excited, which would make sense. The film is only about 6, 7 months away, so it makes sense to release a trailer now. But yeah, I personally think these leaks are doing Marvel a huge favor. I think it's giving Marvel some perspective in terms of what the hype level is. Are people still interested in this? I think definitely 100%. Are people still invested in this? 100%. So it also kind of raises the stakes on their end too. Like they have to realize that you're creating all of this hype, you better live up to it. And I also feel like this is a marketing tactic. I feel like they're releasing this footage without telling anyone just to gauge how much people are interested. And I can tell, like, well, if you could tell, like, if you're on, you know, what do you call it, on Twitter or Reddit or anywhere else, really YouTube, like, people are interested. We do want to see more and we want to be more involved. Bringing back Steve or Cap was a huge thing, I think. It did create a lot of controversy in terms of, what are they going to, like, does this mean he's not Captain America? Does it mean that Sam is no longer Captain America? I think if you're smart, you'll realize that it said Steve Rogers will return, not Captain America. So that just automatically tells you right off the bat that Sam Wilson is Captain America, and as it should be. So there's no need to even speculate these things. Will, you know, Chris play a bigger role? For sure, 100%. From what the leaks seem like, what the trailer seems like, the speculation of the story, he clearly has a bigger role in this. Is it something that I agree with? Not 100%. I feel like, Doom is a Fantastic Four character. I know he is all over the Marvel universe, but, like, it should have been more like he's fighting. Apologies. He is fighting the Fantastic Four, but everybody is along there for the ride. But things could change, things could happen. Again, maybe it's because he looks like Iron Man. Maybe that's why they've decided to make it more centric around Cap or Steve. I don't know, to be quite honest, what their logic is. I guess we'll find out as trailers release and more information comes out. But again, I think one thing we have to be very clear here is that, like, Sam Wilson is Captain America. He will play Captain America in the film, and he will remain Captain America because even after this, Chris Evans is not coming back to the MCU. I knew that after Chris left, RDJ left, Thor was the only one that was kind of there. I don't think Jeremy Renner is coming back after all of the allegations and everything that he's going through. Black Widow is dead. Bruce has been there for quite some time as well. I think after they left, I knew that they were going to bring them back. I just didn't think it was going to be this quick. I was expecting maybe 2 or 3 Avengers film later that they would bring these characters back or bring them back in a kind of a nostalgic way. I was expecting maybe in 10 years, maybe again. That would have been pretty cool. But bringing them back now is kind of a desperate move, yes, but it's also a genius move because the films are going to make billions of dollars and people are hyped up to see them again. And also the fact that, like, the actors are also getting old too, right? So you kind of want to utilize them as much as you can while they're still young and they can still maintain that physique, I suppose. So it's a risk, but I think it's a risk worth taking, and I think it's already paid off just by seeing how many people are talking about it and how many people are hyped up about this film, and like how invested people are trying to get those leaks, trying to verify which ones are real, which ones aren't. Like, everybody clearly is invested in, like, even people who are going to the theaters and watching Avatar. They're shocked to see this trailer, but more importantly, like, they're happy to see these characters come back from what it seems like. So I'm super excited for this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you, and catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful day, guys.